Cox Show. 216-578-1007 or 1-800-348-1007.
$35192. You want to send a text if you listen on iHeartRadio. You can always leave us messages with a talkback button there. Try to get to some of those throughout the show today. If you want to leave voicemails, you can on the After Hours line, which is 216-986-8903. Guardians avoid being swept by Tampa. They played the Rays yesterday. 9-2 was the final. They lost the first two in that series. They will head to Cincinnati tomorrow and Wednesday. Both of those 6:40 first pitches against the Reds, and then they come back home to host the Tigers and then the Guardians. The Dodgers. Guardians will host the Guardians in 2 weeks.
Interesting.
It's going to be very exciting.
Somehow still lose the series.
Little split team scrimmage, and then they'll head up to Toronto to play the Blue Jays. If you are watching our live stream at AlanCoxShow.com, you are doing it with the help of Dorney Frindelheim, who's assisting back there in the video department. I shouldn't say that. You said they work remotely.
Mm-hmm.
From Parts Unknown, I guess, is what they're doing.
Got to keep them safe.
Yeah.
People want to kill our video assistants.
Why is that?
I don't know. People are just violent like that. They get jealous. I think a lot of it has to do with jealousy. That's what it comes down to.
Alan,
they want to make them into ghosts, and then those ghosts can haunt Mary.
Mm-hmm. People are asking, would Mary live in a house that was haunted by her dad?
No.
No.
He's mean.
I'm sorry?
He's not a nice guy.
Your dad?
Yeah. He's super rude and sarcastic and racist. I mean, that'd be the way.
But that's the dad you miss. That's the dad that put you in therapy.
That's the dad that I'm currently in therapy trying to amend my feelings over.
Well, you're in therapy because he died.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, so.
But I feel like he'd be a ultra mean ghost.
Why? He would still be your dad, and you're his daughter.
He would be my dad, but he'd do rude things.
Why? Because he did that when he was alive?
Yeah.
Okay, but at least you'd be able to have some kind of conversations with him.
Can he talk back? Or
yes,
is it just ghost stuff?
I mean, I think that's implied. I don't know.
Maybe. Sure. My dad can haunt my house.
What was that terrible David Harbour movie? Oh, We Have a Ghost? Is that what it was? David Harbour?
I didn't see that one.
In a book.
Yeah. I think my favorite ghosts are the Frighteners ghosts. I like those ghosts. Where they help
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, they help him scam people.
Yeah, right. What if your dad in the afterlife was, what if he was a little different? What about him would you need to be different?
Do you think he'd be a different kind of racist as a ghost? Like, he's like, oh, all these blood walkers out there with their bodies.
Oh, maybe.
Not my
He's
type.
racist against
What's up,
all
meat
humans?
bag?
Against, people that are alive.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I would let my dad haunt my house.
I thought he felt bad about being the racist.
He felt bad the one time when he called in and was racist on air, and then everyone
Because he was heard publicly.
And then everyone called him racist, and he was like, "I'm not racist, am I?" And I was like, "Yeah, Dad." So he had a little bit of a remission, a racism remission, if you will, and then it like after 6 months, it went back to what it was. I'm in my house. I'll tell whatever jokes I please.
That is true.
Kind of stuff,
if you are in your own house, you can tell whatever jokes you
I'll
want.
uld use whatever words I like. I'm like, okay.
That's
what
right.
words is he using?
What do you think he's using, Bill?
Man.
What words do you think he would be ashamed to use in public but use at his own house? You dummy.
No, I know.
It's not dummy.
The same one Bill uses in the comfort of his own house.
Right.
Nincompoop?
Yeah, that one.
Yes. All these nincompoops don't want to work.
Yeah, right. Out here collecting free government money. You nincompoop.
Meanwhile, he was
scamming
also doing the same
nincompoops.
thing, right?
No.
He didn't collect.
He didn't collect government money?
No, he was on
Disability?
He got laid off, and then I think it was on disability.
Isn't that government money?
No, because he needed it.
Oh. He's like, I'm willing to work.
Duh, Alan.
Oh.
Other people don't need it like he needed it.
Like the people with the signs, get your government hands off my Medicare.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do you talk about him being racist with your therapist?
No, we don't really talk about that. More about our bad relationship. Mostly about gambling. That's really what it comes down to.
I think it's his bad relationship. I think you're great, and don't worry about what he thought.
No.
You got it all figured out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
stop worrying about it.
So
There,
maybe-
fixed.
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Hey,
that.
you saved a lot of money.
You know, I mean, I'll get. You know
Just
what?
calm down. Just calm down and smile.
I'll call and cancel my appointment on Wednesday and be like, I paid my coworker $70 to tell me everything's fine. So,
Oh, I'm way more expensive than that.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
But
can't afford you.
we can start there. Venmo me
Well,
70.
it's $70 for an hour.
Bill has multiple degrees.
And
so
we've
he
been
would
on the
need to-
air for.
No.
All
The
these
advice
hours.
just started in like the last 6 minutes.
I mean, no, it's a process of building up to getting to the point where you're at least open to hearing the advice, because most of the time you don't want to hear anything I'm saying. So
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
a
though.
process.
Yeah.
You know where you get that? Your dad.
Oh, thanks. See, look, you're killing it.
I know.
You're just like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe-
wait, to use that word when you're at home?
No.
Okay.
No, I was saying you're telling me I'm like my dad when I don't listen.
Mhm.
But maybe my dad could haunt a house, but wouldn't he have had to died in that house? Is
Probably
that
have to
how
be a
hauntings
rental.
work?
I think so, yes, if that's how you believe hauntings to work.
So then I would have to go live in his hospital cubicle.
How come
Spread his
hospitals aren't
ashes.
haunted?
Hospitals are haunted. Haven't you seen a scary movie?
Like,
There's always
there
creepy
are always
stuff.
abandoned ones that are haunted, but never like when it's up and running.
You ever spent the night in a hospital? You hear
Yeah.
crazy thing. Oh.
Yeah, that's alive people.
You don't know that.
Is that what? Oh, that's what you're hearing?
Yeah. Clanking around.
Wow.
Well, it sounds like they're milking Mr. Johnson.
Oh, milking him. Yeah,
All right, so
maybe.
you wouldn't live in a house with your dad.
Maybe
because
I
of
would.
that.
If it's my dream house and everything's perfect.
All right. Your ghost is in a bad relationship.
Okay, so it's your dad haunting
My
your
dream
dream
house.
house, but he's still telling racist jokes and dropping N-bombs,
And I can't get him to stop.
and you can't get him to stop.
Here's the thing. If I became famous and he was alive, he'd still be doing that in my perfect dream home if I were able to buy it with my money.
He's like, nincompoop.
Right. Dad, I told you.
Dad, please.
Stop.
The neighbors next door are nincompoops.
They're very, very dumb.
Oh, my gosh.
If I had my dream house and had to deal with my dad's ghost, I would do that. It wouldn't even be that. It's more or less the condescension that it would be bumming me out. Mayor, what are you doing?
The condescension from your dad?
From the ghost dad, yeah. Disagreeing with all my choices.
Yeah, but so what? I mean, you kind of got to consider the source, right? I
Right.
mean, that's what people tell you. They go consider the source.
Yeah.
It's not like he was a bad choice maker.
I mean,
Yeah.
condescension
why
is
give him
rooted
all
in a
this
feeling of
credit?
superiority. Your dad
Right.
couldn't possibly have that over you.
No.
Who
but
did
it
he
was
feel superior to?
Everyone.
Yeah, but that's, I mean,
Nincompoops.
Nincompoops. No, but I okay.
but it wasn't rooted in reality. I mean,
No,
just,
it's rooted in insecurity.
yes.
100%.
We are getting somewhere today.
I mean, I'm not saying anything I don't already know. I know where all these things came from in him. You're asking me if I would live with the ghost of my father as he was as a living person.
So then what do you miss?
I miss the good times we were forming. We only had like 6 months of good
Right,
times.
but if he's still the same guy, then those good times came with all the other baggage.
But he didn't act like that when it was just me and him. It was almost like,
so
you
he
know
was
how,
putting on a show for other people when he had an
Well,
audience?
Kind
or-
of, yeah.
A
You know
racist
how
show?
sometimes you know how little
I believe
kids
that's called a minstrel show. And
You know how little kids will like push buttons to see what they can get away with who? That's kind of how my dad was.
yes,
Like,
that's what little kids do. That's a
Well,
very juvenile way to conduct yourself.
my dad knew in certain company he could throw around words or tell certain jokes or do things like that.
Who's this company that was like, yeah.
A lot of my family, Bill. Have you listened to anything I've ever said about my family?
But I can't believe, like, I know one of your sisters is in an interracial relationship.
Yeah, not that
And-
one.
Yeah, but like, but
there were no nincompoop
But all
jokes,
these-
jokes around him.
or when they're around.
So, like, who? Like, your brothers are fine with this? Because I know your younger sister's definitely not.
Well, yeah.
Well, the MAGA brother definitely is.
Yeah, I mean, they don't think that's a bad word to use. They don't think those jokes aren't funny. They are like, everybody needs to lighten up.
There's white nincompoops, too.
Yes. Well, they use the word. Why can't we? Everybody's, you guys, stereotypes are real for a reason. They came from somewhere, didn't they?
So what if if your dad's ghost just distilled all the good positive things, you'd be fine with that. The cabinet opening and him, rifling through your medicine cabinet.
I don't want him rifling through anything. Is the thing.
Oh, he's gonna watch you.
I'm starting to wonder how much you really miss your dad.
These ghosts.
We're giving him to you in a number of
and I'm saying
permutations.
I would have him live there. But this is branched off into like 400 other things.
No, I'm saying if you got the good stuff out of your dad's
Yes.
ghost, you'd be fine with him haunting your house.
Yes, that'd be okay. If he was like chill.
What if he was doing nincompoop jokes in other rooms with other people and you weren't in there? You didn't know about him.
Yeah, they're running
Well,
there.
if I don't
you
know
heard-
about him, I can't
You're
be
running in there
mad.
with Sage. Get out of here, Dad.
Burning the sage at him.
But you
That's
hear,
gonna help.
but you hear other family members.
Cleansing it, yeah.
When other family members come over and you hear them laughing, you know what's happening in
What
that
if
room.
The unfinished business is to cure your dad's ghost of his racism.
Oh,
And then
I
finally-
tried. Believe me, I tried many, many times. I got yelled at a lot. I got kicked out of barbecues. I got
For not being racist.
for telling people to stop telling jokes like that. Do you understand that the day Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, we were at a family barbecue and I like stood up and made an announcement and I was like, guys, you're never going to believe this. Oh my God, Ruth Bader Ginsburg died and nobody cared or knew who she was. They were like, what does that mean?
Well, not
and I'm like,
knowing who
half
she
of you
was.
are women. What do
Yeah.
you mean? What does that mean? Like, this is horrible. But then you got to think of it from their perspective. They're all Republicans. So they're like, this is the best thing that's ever happened. Once they actually found out who she was, they're like, oh, seat opened
Well,
up
this
for
is why
the
I don't.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
they were right.
See, my parents
got
are
what they wanted.
Republicans that it accidentally raised a bunch of liberals.
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey, we should love and care
No,
about
not
each other.
accidentally. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah, that's what happened. And
I
they
grew
go,
up Catholics and I'm an atheist. I was raised by Republicans. My parents are pretty open-minded, but obviously, my dad was military. My mom basically kind of, she loved everything he loved.
They're
So
not telling nincompoop.
no, my parents were not doing that. My dad's
See,
from the deep South. I always thought it was. I took it as a badge of honor that my dad was from the deep South, and I never once heard him say anything like that.
Yeah, I never.
But I
I've
know my
never heard
parents were
dad,
conservative.
Like, I know my dad has said some stuff that isn't the best, but it's not like it was never hateful, and like they don't come across as racist like that, especially using that word.
My family talks about y'all white people all the time.
Well,
That's fine. We don't care.
yeah.
That's the thing. Like
I
it doesn't
know.
go
And
both
there's a lot
ways.
to talk about.
It's
let's
all the
be
white people
honest,
who
yeah.
get all up in their feels because they're like, you don't care.
Just like Mary's barbecue.
Cracker is ruining your day. You do not care.
I'm so glad I was raised with the black side of my family because I don't know if I would attend my dad's side of the family barbecue. Like, it's not a real barbecue. Like, I probably would go there, make fun of it, and then, like, get kicked out and ruin my relationship with my dad even more so than it already was. No, we're talking about Mary's dad. Mary's dad.
What?
Nothing. Hi, Ghost Bag.
I didn't call to talk to you, dummy.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't call at all. I just showed up. I don't call. I mean, what? No, I heard Mary talking about her dad, and I was
Yeah.
like, what if I showed up and pretended to be your dad?
You could be my daddy.
Nah, you know what I'm talking about.
So Ghostbag is gonna move into my dream home, but pretend to be my father.
That's right. I'm gonna run around. Get out of here, you nincompoops.
That's your best Tony Santora impression.
Hey, I'm Tony. What's up? I don't have any money, and it's all because of the nincompoops. How you like that? I'm big and fat, and I wear funny t-shirts.
Yeah, you're nailing it. Okay, but what about the good stuff? What about the loving stuff? Like, are you good with kids?
Mary, I miss you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that, and all my grandbabies.
He
Well,
loved his
I
grandbabies.
love my grandbabies.
Could
that's
you
right.
be?
As long as they're not hanging out with nincompoops, I love my grandbabies.
Could you be? Could you be like jovial and play Santa Claus for the children?
Absolutely.
Give me your best Santa.
Come sit on fat. Come sit on my lap.
Do you have a lap?
Yes, I have a lap. Shut up, Bill, is it?
Yeah.
Shut up, Bill.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a lap. That's right. I mean, you'll fall right through, but that's whatever.
Okay. Would you still be able to do the fatherly things he did for me, like hold me when I cry?
No, because I'm immaterial. I can't hold you. But I could.
You can make her cry.
I could give you a hard time for devoting your life to being a performer. That might make you feel at home, right?
That would definitely, yeah, that would strike a nerve.
I say, hey, Mary, it's your dad. What the hell you doing leaving college, you big dummy?
Guys, I'm going to cry.
See? I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're making me feel right at home.
All right.
Could you...
Maybe eat a pound cake. You know what? If this works out with Mary, it's sayonara, sucker.
Oh no, please don't go.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm still gonna watch you whack off.
Ew.
You've been busy lately.
I go back and forth. It'll be like,
Are you going to pretend to be my dad while you're watching Cody as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can't. I haven't learned how to be in two places at once. I can't, so I have to be in the spot.
Got it.
I can't just, no. But it gives me like a nice little vacation thing, you know? When I get sick of being your dad, I'll go see Poundcake whack it. And when I get sick of that, which I never do, Poundcake.
It looks good.
Let's not get ahead of us. I'd come back and pretend to be Mary's dad. I go, hey, I'm back. Where's all the nincompoops, man? Where's my disability check? Where's my disability check? I learned to do it. I'd have to learn.
Okay.
What's your disability as a ghost?
I'm too honest.
Oh, that's what it is.
That does sound like your dad too.
He got laid off. Yeah.
I can't keep me on.
Well, that was one of his big quotes was I'm not racist. What's the other word that I'm not
Bigot?
No, the other
I'm not fat, I'm big boned.
Oh my god, the other word for like profiling people. Prejudice.
Prejudice.
I'm not prejudiced. I hate everyone equally. That's what my dad would say.
Yeah, but he didn't hate everyone equally.
Correct.
Okay. He just hated all the nincompoops.
All right.
I don't like stupid people either. I'm with him on that. I don't like dummies. Like Poundcake, you big dummy. Poundcake, you gonna be home tonight, by the way?
I am.
All right. What time you gonna be?
After the show, like 6:30 ish.
Oh, and when are you gonna settle in?
Oh no, I'm gonna eat a little something, you know, and then maybe like 9 o'clock
All right.
in my bed, all cozy.
Oh, I'm gonna come by. I'm gonna hide behind that Jared Kushner book. You'll never see me there.
Come see me. This big hot dummy.
All right.
Bye, goes back.
My dad had good qualities too. Okay.
No, absolutely. I'm just when
was
you were
still
like,
a
I don't
loving
want
dad.
I don't want to live in a house that my dad was haunting. I mean, I think we were just trying to kind of get to the bottom of
Yeah.
what it was you would not want to see return
Those are the
in
things.
any form.
That's what I would like to see not return in any form.
Gotcha.
The loving part would be great.
Of course.
The fun joking part, awesome.
Who doesn't love that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay. Well, listen, it's purely theoretical, and of course, ghosts aren't real.
And my dad didn't die in my dream home. So therefore cannot
Well,
haunt
there is
it.
that too.
I think that's the rule. I don't know.
Seems to be in popular culture. It seems to be the rule that they're stuck where they, I watch the show Ghosts. I know all the rules. I'm going to break here. I'll have those. Oh, Labor Day is coming up, and with it comes the Cleveland Air Show. If you want to get yourself out to the Air Show, I think I got a 4-pack of tickets for you, presented by Discount Drug Mart. It's all Labor Day weekend at Burke Lakefront Airport, so we'll hook those up coming back.
From the Universal Windows Direct Weather Center, WMMS Weather.
Showers and thunderstorms tonight down to 65. Tomorrow, more showers and thunderstorms, a high in the low 70s.